In a time that could be today, the members of the Heroes Club are about to attend their weekly meeting. There are 5 members of the Heroes Club. They are normal kids, whatever that means, who have big ideas for themselves. They want to be famous, powerful, and admired.
Well, before we tell you any more, let's take a look at who they are.
This is Hannah.
Hannah, your charity bike ride was last week. When are you going to start writing those cards?
I will, Mom, I promise. Just let me finish listening to this. It's my favorite song.
You said you're going to have those cards written by the end of the weekend, and it's already Sunday afternoon. Those cards aren't going to write themselves, you know.
Mom, I have plans to get together with Gabby and Henry this afternoon. I'll write them tonight, okay?
Look, Hannah, I'm really proud of your accomplishment, but I also think it's important that you thank the people who donated and sponsored your ride.
Mom, I got it. Message received. I said I'll write them tonight, and I will, okay?
I don't want to have to ask you again, Hannah. Hannah's big into music. She also studies Taekwondo. Her mother thought it would be a good outlet for her ever since the death of her father last year.
That was a tough time for her, but she still could be a little kinder to her mother. Yeah, I know. Well, let's meet another member of the Heroes Club. This is Jacob.
Are you going somewhere? I'm just getting together with Henry and Pablo. We're going to play a new game I think. Well, Nana and Zeta are going to be Skyping from Israel. They're hoping to talk to you this afternoon. But Dad, I already made plans. I promised Henry and Paulo I was going to meet them at 3 o'clock. Can't you just tell them I have practice or something? You want me to lie, Jacob? Should I just tell them you don't want to talk to them? Come on, Dad. I just talked to them a few days ago. It's not a big deal. I'll talk to them the next time they Skype, okay? Yep, it's just your grandparents. Dad, talk to them next time. I promise. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Tell them I said hi.
Even though he's not really showing it, Jacob's a good kid. He really likes inventing things, especially games. He also likes logic and solving puzzles. The third member of the Heroes Club is Gabby. She likes to read and learn new things. With her curiosity for discovering new things, she hopes to be a scientist one day.
Gabby, have you finished getting the toys in the old clothes in the basement boxed up like I asked you to?
I can't do it right now, Mom. I'm supposed to get together with Hannah. I'll do it later.
Later's not going to work, honey. I have to drop them off at the shelter before I go to work. Come on, it's not a lot to ask. Just clear the old toys and the clothes that don't fit anymore.
Do you have to drop them off today? Can't you just drop them off next week or something?
Gabby, there are a lot of kids at the shelter who would really love to have the stuff you don't want. Besides, I really need help getting ready for a move.
But I don't want to move, Mom. I like this house.
I know, Gabby. I don't want to move either. But my job has changed and we can't afford this place anymore. Please just do your part and pack up the things you don't want.
Okay, Mom. I'll do it when I get back. And it won't be too late, I promise.
Does anybody see a trend here? It's hard to remember to be helpful when you have your own plans on your mind. Well, there are 2 more members to meet. This is Paulo. Paulo, I need to drop this casserole off at Mr. Jensen's house at 4 o'clock. He could use some help after his surgery, so I'm going to help him set up. Mom has to work a little late, so I need you to watch Sophia while I'm gone.
We can give my teddy bear back. Can't you get a babysitter, Dad? I might not be back from playing with Jacob and Henry.
I'm not going to get a babysitter for the hour I'll be gone. Paulo, you can handle this.
Dad, do I have to? You can handle this.
I don't really care if you want to watch her or not. She's your sister, and I need your help. Be back no later than 3:45. Got it?
Yeah. I love you, Paulo.
Paulo loves art and drawing. He's especially into drawing comic book superheroes.
Well, let's meet the last member of the Heroes Club, Henry. Henry is very smart and inventive. He has a hard time managing his attention. The medication helps, but he wished he didn't have to take it.
Where's your mom waiting, Henry? Oh, Mom, no. Do I have to? I don't have time.
What do you mean?
I'm meeting up with Paulo, and I told him I'd be there in about 10 minutes.
Henry, Winnie is old and needs the exercise. She's part of the family, and maybe not for that much longer.
Mom, don't say that. I'll walk her later. She's probably too tired for a walk now anyways. I'll do it when I get back, okay?
She's your dog too, Henry. Please take her for a walk now, and don't argue with me.
Okay. Where are you, Winnie? Time for the shortest walk ever.
Well, that's the Heroes Club gang. They all have to do with life's ups and downs, but they have loving families, which helps. They don't always remember that, though. But hey, they're just kids, right? to a special meeting place, the hollow oak tree in the woods behind our neighborhood. That's where they gather as members of the Heroes Club and where they make plans to someday become heroes. Come on.
Where's Gabby and Henry?
Not here yet. They'll be here.
I made this new game. I think you guys are going to like it. What's it called? I don't know yet. I haven't thought of a name. Maybe we can figure it out after we play.
Hi guys. Sorry I'm late.
Me too. My mom made me take Winnie for a walk. Man, that dog is slow.
At least you don't have a little sister to deal with. I traded Winnie for Sophia any day. My sister's so cute compared to my little brother. Oh, he drives me crazy.
Hey, never mind all that. We're all here now and made a new game, which should help us in our training to become heroes.
Cool. First, our pledge.
Seek what's right, prepared to fight for honor and power and fame. When evil is near, we show no fear. Being heroes is our true aim.
All the world is waiting for you, and without you goes there. In shining tights, fighting for your rights, and the only one is
So, what's with the new game, Jake? Is it dangerous?
Well, I guess it could be. It's up to us. Here are the cards. Each card has either one of two symbols on it. Either a V for veritas, which means truth, or an A for actio, which means action.
Jake, is this game a glorified version of Truth or Dare?
Wait, Truth or Dare? No, wait, it's different. We all have to answer and do what the card says. We're all in it together.
So one Dare question is taken on by all of us?
Huh, okay, that is different.
Remember, we want to train to be heroes, right? Well, this helps us deal with the unexpected.
Jake, we don't have to do any kissing stuff, do we?
No, thank you. That stuff has nothing to do with hero training.
Being the hero training that I am, I'll go first. It's a vague.
Veritas, you come up with a question for all of us, including you, to answer truthfully.
Let me think. I got one. What are your greatest fear?
I'll go first. My greatest fear, well, I don't really like spiders. They scare me. But I'd have to say being attacked by a bear.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't mind spiders, but I really don't like clowns. They creep me out. But my greatest fear, I'd have to say, is being completely alone and lost in a strange place.
Okay, my turn. after me would be for everyone on Earth to disappear, and I'm the only one left.
That's creepy.
Well, Gabby, how about you? Well, I don't like thinking about dolls coming alive, but my greatest fear would probably be having either of my parents die. I'm sorry, and I didn't want to say it, but I had to. I know. It's okay. It's all in the name of hero training, right?
Jake, this game is kind of intense. Can I pick the next card?
Sure.
It's another V.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Paul, what's that got to do with being a hero?
Nothing. I just wanted to hear an embarrassing story. What's something you've always wanted to do that you can't do now?
Fly.
I was going to say that. I'll say teleport instead. Have anything appear friendly whenever I wanted to.
Actually, I have a photographic memory. Like remembering anything I've ever read so I get everything right on every single test.
That's weird. What about you, Paula?
Train a panda.
Okay, that's weirder.
They're so cute. I'm going to pick the next card. Hey, yes. Time for Actio. I've been thinking about this, and I think I have a good one. Are you all ready to do this?
Let's hear it.
The dare, Actio, is to go inside of the old house at the end of Winter's Lane.
You're kidding, right? I liked it. But doesn't someone live there? Isn't it that creepy old couple that no one ever sees? I'm kind of liking the Baroness cards a little better right now.
Come on, you guys. This is our chance to prove our bravery.
Jake's right. We're the heroes club. How can we be heroes if we're afraid to do a simple dare?
I don't know about simple. Come on, let's do it for honor, power, and fame.
I'm in.
Me too.
I guess this is what it takes, pushing yourself when you're a little unsure, right?
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great war will not be waiting for me. Where the clouds will cheer when they sing my voice, and the boys keep saying, we're on our way. We can go the distance. We don't care how far. Somehow we'll be strong. We know every mile will be worth our while. We would go most anywhere to find where we belong.
I'd rather train pandas, but okay, let's go.
Somewhere off in another dimension of time and space, the wise ones have gathered.
There's a crisis that needs our attention.
Have you been watching the trend?
I'm very concerned. Children on Earth are confused. They've been misled to think that being a hero means wearing a pig and a mask.
They think of heroes as Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Well, can you blame them? Seems that all their entertainment shows larger-than-life characters with super strength and powers.
Characters that can do superhuman feats.
They usually solve their problems using violent means.
Yes, I have noticed that. Aggression as a way to solve conflicts. Don't they though? Aren't they those children right away? There are examples all around them.
The children just don't see.
They're young.
They just need guidance. Who do you suggest?
Well, based on the geographical coordinates, it looks like two of our agents are very close by.
Ah, yes. Alfred and Zelda.
Oh dear.
Now, Alfred and Zelda may not be orthodox, but they might know. And look, the children seem to be heading in the direction right now.
This will be interesting.
Let us trust them to do the right thing. I'll let them know.
guides people to reach their unique potential is their specialty.
Alfred dear, I just received an interesting transmission from Talia. She said that we are needed to guide some children who are lost.
How are they lost, my dear?
Well, the council's concerned because they consider themselves heroes in training. And goodness knows the world could use more of them. But they have a limited idea of what a true hero is.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too difficult a task. But why us, though? Are we a little old to be guiding children?
I think it's because they're on our front porch, dear.
Who?
The children!
Oh, let's have a little fun today, Alfred.
Oh, indeed, Zelda. I'm up for a little adventure. It's been a while since we guided children. They're so gullible.
Now, Alfred, be good.
Oh, you know I love you. I'm just going to enjoy it.
Let's give them something to think about before we introduce ourselves. Let's turn on the lights.
Should we knock on the door?
I don't know. It's pretty dark inside. I don't see any lights on.
Maybe no one's home. There's no car.
Yeah, but we can't just break in. Isn't that illegal or something?
You think?
Maybe no one lives here anymore. Maybe the people moved.
Yeah, but it's not empty. There's furniture and stuff.
Maybe this is such a good idea. Let's just think of another day.
Come on, Paulo. Live a little. This is what being a hero is all about. Doing dangerous stuff.
I'm going to knock and see if someone answers.
It's open. Let's go. Let's stay close together. Wow, this is so cool.
It smells like cinnamon toast.
Have you ever seen so many books
And artwork. And dancing stuffed animals.
Do you hear that? You can't not hear it's a bomb or something?
I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
I can't move. Who's doing this? Look.
What are you doing?
Well, should I? Should we?
Maybe you'll get mad if we stop. I don't know. Here goes.
I'm right this far even here. It's okay, Paulo. We'll be okay. Nothing really bad has happened.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Hey, what am I doing here? One-on-one, did you contact me?
No. What am I doing here? I was in the middle of doing my laundry. These tights don't clean themselves, you know.
Well, I don't know who brought me here. But Robin and I were in the middle of singing karaoke.
Well, I certainly didn't collect them together. I don't see any villains either. Who's this Sarah? Captain America? Is this your idea?
I didn't have anything to do with this. And I don't know why I'm here.
Is this someone's idea of a prank? Hey, let's call the superheroes because I watch them do their cool stuff.
I don't have time for this. There's so many villains around. I don't see any crowds either. I only like to do my stuff when there's a lot of people around to watch and admire.
You were so full of yourself, Spidey. It's me they look at, lifting cars and flying around. You just spin and jingle your webs.
Oh, like you're some big shot. I'm sorry. Did they make a series of movies about you? No. I rest my case.
Well, if no one is dying and there's no villain, what's the point of us being here? I have better things.
There is no point. I was in the middle of watching my favorite soap opera. Boy, people could be so annoying and needy. They bring us here for no reason to waste our time.
They always want us to go out our way to do the stuff that they can't handle. Superman, help! Well, I'm tired of it. All I want to do is be left alone to write my poetry in peace.
Yeah, I just don't appreciate it, you know? People call some things are so dangerous. People can be so whiny. I'm out of here.
Well, if one room is dancing, so am I.
Yeah, if there's no TV, cameras, no one in trouble, I'm gone.
Come on, man. Let's go get some grub.
I win. So, this is a big waste of time.
Like noble or something?
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Very confusing.
Confusion is higher than the rate.
Hello, children. We're so glad you decided to stop by and visit us.
Yes, we don't get that many visitors today. I'm not sure why.
I knew this wasn't a good idea. Are you going to hurt us?
Hurt you? My goodness, no. Why would we hurt you?
Well, we are in your house.
And we came here without being invited.
Yes, that's true. And we were curious about that. But I'm more curious about your costumes. Are you superheroes?
No, we're just regular kids.
We just wear these to make us feel more powerful. We're heroes in training.
Trained to become heroes.
And heroines.
Yes, of course. And what exactly do you do as a part of your training?
We, do scary things, daring things.
Really? Like what?
Well, like, come into this house.
Oh.
And what other things do you do besides wear costumes and do dares?
Well, we want to have superpowers because all superheroes do, but we don't have any. I know Taekwondo, but that's about it. We're not really, we just want to be cool, you know? Superheroes are cool.
That does seem to be what people think these days.
Except for the ones that were here a little while ago. They weren't as good as I expected superheroes to be.
Why?
Well, they complained a lot, and they were stuck up. They were only interested in whether or not they were going to be noticed. Not like they were doing things because they're noble, you know?
That certainly doesn't sound like honorable behavior of heroes. These were superheroes, right? Well, they can be a bit persnickety, I've been told. Why do you want to be like them?
They have these special powers, cool capabilities, like super strength, and they save people and stuff. I love to be fun. Yes, well, flying is fun, but my young friends, you don't need special non-human powers to be heroes. How would you like to be real-life heroes instead of stuck-up superheroes?
You can make that happen!
Great, here's your show me. First, I'd like to show you a few people to inspire you. So how about a little invention?
I don't know. I've had a lot of adventure today already.
Come on, Paulo, this is our chance.
Okay. I don't want to be left here by myself. Those nuts animals might start dancing again.
Wonderful. Grab someone's hand, and away we go.
Where are we? Well, we are in another dimension, time and space.
Cool. Is this where the heroes are? Heroes, my boy, are all around us. But before we show you that, we thought we'd show you some heroes from the past.
They were once just ordinary people, but they ended up making a positive difference in the world.
I bet we've learned about some of them at school.
Perhaps you have. Let's see.
Mahatma Gandhi. Employing nonviolent civil disobedience, Mohandas Gandhi led India towards independence and inspired peaceful movements throughout the world. In his own words,
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever.
be the change you want to see in the world.
Harriet Tubman. She was called the most of the Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman took great personal risks to guide dozens of slaves to freedom before the Civil War and devoted her life to fighting for freedom and equality of all Americans. In her own words,
Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars and change the world.
Helen Keller. Suffering from a childhood illness that left her deaf and blind, Helen Keller overcame her challenges to become the first deaf and blind person to ever earn a college degree. One of the leading humanitarians of the 20th century, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Helen Keller said,
Optimism is a faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence.
We are never really happy until we try to brighten the lives of others.
Nelson Mandela, an inspiration to the world. Nelson Mandela sacrificed 27 years enduring unjust imprisonment for fighting to abolish the practice of apartheid in South Africa. When he was released, he peacefully led the country towards equality. He spoke these words.
To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others.
No one is born hating another person because of his religion, his background, or the color of his skin. They are taught to hate. And if they are taught to hate, they can be taught to love.
For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite.
Susan B. Anthony, committed to social equality, Susan Brownell Anthony was an American reformer who played a pivotal role in the women's suffrage movements, working tirelessly for women's rights to vote. She said,
There never will be complete equality until women themselves help to make the laws and elect the lawmakers.
The older I am, the greater the power something have to change the world. I am like a snowball. The further I roll, the more I gain.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. With his firm belief for nonviolent protest as a method to promote change, Martin Luther King Jr. sacrificed his life leading the civil rights movement and changed the course of history in America. In the words of Dr. King,
An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns for the greater concerns of all humanity.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that.
Wow, those people really did heroic things.
I was right. I did learn about some of them in school.
I know it's important to see these people from history, but we could never be like them.
They did like super amazing things, and they were so brave.
But they were regular people. They were regular kids like us once. Right?
Exactly. And we want to show you more. Not of people from history, but people living right now among you.
I know the hero, Salome. Malala. Yeah, Malala Yousafzai. We did learn about her in school and how she stood up to the topic so that she can get an education.
She was very brave and continues to be an inspiration to all of us.
But there are others, less obvious as well. People like firefighters and soldiers, nurses and doctors, even your parents and teachers, even kids like you. Here, take a look.
single mother, going to work her second job so that her child can get a good education.
A wounded veteran returning home from serving in the war.
A child stepping in to protect another child from being bullied.
Grandson calling 911 after grandfather's fallen.
Firefighters going into a burning building to save a person trapped inside. My father was a hero. When he died in that fire, I was so sad. But I knew he did the job he was supposed to. I miss him every day.
If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your soul, then the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. And you face the world
something good. My determination to do what is right.
All those things. You can be here today and all your tomorrows.
Wait a minute, I need to get home. There's something I can do to be a hero. I can help the kids in the shelter.
And I need to get home too. I don't get to see my grandparents very often. They've given me so much.
I have to write some thank you cards. People supported me. The least I can do is take the time to thank them.
I know my dog isn't going to be around forever. I'm going to go home and take her for a long walk in the park. She's been my best friend. My parents work hard, and my little sister drives me crazy sometimes. But they're my family. I'd be lost without them. Can we go home now?
But of course, go and be heroes and heroines in every way you can.
Remember to let your heart guide you as you become the best person you can be.
Now take Celeste's hand and here we go.